Welcome back to another console collector video.
Hey everybody, Console Collector here. Today's video, we're going to talk about the PlayStation 3 and a really cool recent pickup I got. The PlayStation 3 has been a very cheap console for a few years now, but ever since they announced the closure of the online servers and the store, the games have been creeping up in price. Well, I've been out trying to hunt PS3 games for a deal. Want to get them now before they get crazy out of control. I kind of put off the PS3 for years thinking I'll just get them later. They're always cheap. But yeah, they're starting to climb up. So I was scouring Facebook Marketplace and there was a guy selling PS3 games. He had a stack that was $5 each, and then he had a stack that was $10 each. His pictures were awful. I scoured through, seen a few titles I wanted. I thought, hey, I'll go check it out. Well, when I got there, there was a lot more than I had anticipated, and I picked up a lot from him. Fortunately, I was able to get there about 20 minutes after he posted, so I got pretty much first dibs on everything. Alright, let's take a look first. These first few games here are all from his $5 pile. So I paid $5 each. I spent well over $100, but it was well worth it. So first title here is Dark Sector. Monster Madness Grave Danger. Lost Planet 2. Time Crisis 4. Just want to add quick that some of these are doubles I'm just going to be trading off or selling off, but they were such a deal at $5 a piece. For some of them, I had to grab them. Prototype. This one I actually didn't notice, but the cover art's damaged here. I was just in such a frenzy and my anxiety was flaring up there trying to stay cool while I was grabbing these games and missed that, so I'll have to upgrade that one. Dark Void. All-Star Battle Royale, or PlayStation All-Star Battle Royale. Virtual Fighter 5. Monster Jam. Unfortunately, this one's got like some wavy cover art here. Looks like it was water damaged. Still $5. Grand Theft Auto 5. Injustice. Now this one's kind of weird because it had no manual, and it actually has the Ultimate Edition disc inside the greatest hits. So something got mixed up there, but that's actually good because then it has the DLC characters with it. Red Dead Redemption, an Undead Nightmare. Prototype 2. High Velocity Bowling. This one I picked up mainly because it has 3D compatible game. It's a 3D compatible game, and I have a PlayStation 3D TV. This one I'd never really seen anywhere, but it's Ultimate Action Pack. Just Cause 2, Sleeping Dogs, and Tomb Raider. All 3 games on one disc. So I have a feeling that's going to be fairly uncommon, especially that it's Square Enix, so I picked that up. Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. Never played this series, but I thought for $5 I'll pick it up. Final Fantasy 13. I don't know why I picked that one up. I just was grabbing stuff. Sonic Generations. This one was another 3D game. That's why I picked it up. And I heard it's actually decent. Naughty Bear Gold Edition. I love the Naughty Bear games on the PS3 and Xbox 360. I wish there was a physical version of Paradise and Trouble, but there's not. Mortal Kombat Complete Edition. If you don't know, Freddy Krueger is a character in this game, which is super cool. And I don't think he's come back to Mortal Kombat since this one. And again, 3D game as well. PlayStation Move Heroes. I don't know anything about this game, but I saw that it had Sly Cooper, Jack and Dexter on it. Like kind of a crazy crossover. So I grabbed it. I hope it's not just a PlayStation Move exclusive. Oh wait, I spoke too soon. It is. Anyway, that one I probably shouldn't have picked up. Front Mission Evolved. This one I know for DS front missions, a little expensive. This one may go up in price, so I was kind of a gamble picking that one up. We got Lost Planet, Extreme Condition. I always wanted to try the Lost Planet game, so this was a good way to do that. Where the Wild Things Are. Soldier of Fortune, Payback. I played like the OG Soldier of Fortune, I enjoyed it, so I thought I'd grab that one. Fear. Darkness 2. I really like the Darkness games. I have them for 360, so I definitely wanted to grab them for Xbox. Or sorry, PlayStation 3. Deadliest Warrior Ancient Combat. Now this game, I recognize the name Deadliest Warrior, and I'm like, wasn't this a show? And it actually was a show on Spike TV back in the day. So yeah, and it's a little wavy cover art, but this is one I've never seen before, or even knew it existed. Lost Planet 3. There's the original Darkness. We got Def Jam Icon. Who knows, this may go up in value. Ride to Hell Retribution, 1%. I always thought it was kind of funny. It's like, did they put 1% effort into this game? This is one of those like infamous bad games. But for $5, gotta have it. A coworker of mine actually said the Transformer games on PS3 were really good. And I seen the prices of them. I'm like, oh, I'm not going to pay that. So when I saw this in his pile, I definitely had to grab it. It's Transformers War for the Cybertron. And then he had Transformers Rise of the Dark Spark. And then Transformers Fall of Cybertron. And this actually has a sleeve. So that was cool. Minecraft Story Mode, The Complete Adventure. I only picked this up because I know on Switch it's kind of expensive. My kid wanted it and I ended up paying a few bucks to get it there. So I thought, might as well grab the PlayStation 3 version. Fear 3, which I'm glad I have all 3 Fear games now for PS3. And then Vampire Reign Altered Species. I've heard some kind of buzz about this game, so I have a feeling that it may go up in value at some point. So that was it for the $5 pile. The following ones were in his $10 pile. This is where it really adds up. So I've already spent a ton of money on the flies, but such good stuff. This one here, I'd never seen this like big box version of it, but it's Final Fantasy 13-2. And it has this little book in it here, which I thought was pretty cool. For $10, I took the risk. It's like a matte finish. Who knows? Might be worth something someday. I actually already have this game because my sister actually recommended it to me, as well as my niece. And it's Alice Madness Returns. So that one's a double. I'm definitely going to trade away. Metal Gear Solid HD Collection. This is another one that I already had, and I thought I better pick it up. Then Brutal Legend. I've heard good things about this game. I picked it up for the 360. Never actually grabbed it on PS3 or played it. So happy to get that. This is another 3-pack, but it's like in a big box. It's called the Rogues and Outlaw Collection with Spec Ops: The Line, Borderlands 2, and Mafia 2. For $10, thought it was worth a gamble. I picked this one up, Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time, just because I liked the Sly Cooper games on PS2. When I got home, I actually looked it up, and this old sticker here is not what it's going for anymore. What I could tell, this game's well over $50 now, which is crazy. So I'll be happy to get that one. Picked up Bayonetta, just because. Saw. I was really hoping he had Saw 2, but unfortunately he only had Saw. Fast and Furious Showdown. BioShock Infinite, the Complete Edition. This one's actually sealed. The seal is ripped, but still sealed. I've never played BioShock, any of them, so I definitely have to get on that. Alien vs. Predator. This is one I always wanted to try. Hopefully it's not crap. The Walking Dead Survival Instinct. I have this on Wii U, and I tried playing it, and I just didn't really enjoy it, but I might go back to it and try it on the PS3. White Knight Chronicles. This one I just thought, oh, this looks like it might be expensive, so I picked it up. Turns out it's not that expensive yet. Dante's Inferno, the Divine Edition. A former coworker played this and told me it was a really good game, so I thought of him when I saw it, so I grabbed it. Monster Jam, Path of Destruction. I knew this one was going for a few bucks, so I picked it up. Plus, monster truck games are super fun. Family Guy, Back to the Multiverse. This game actually surprised me how much it's going for. Now, there's only 3 left, and I saw one of these in his ad, and that was the sole reason I went down there to get it. Just so you know. And it's not this one. This is Crossed Edge, though. This is a game I actually never knew existed. I looked at it, I'm like, this looks like some kind of like fancy RPG or Japanese RPG anime thing. It's probably going to be worth something. And then all of a sudden I looked, I'm like, what? Is that Morgan? And it is. It's Morgan from Darkstalkers, or more popularly known from Marvel vs. Capcom. Yeah, she's in that. I couldn't believe it. This is some kind of crossover game, so I was super excited. I flipped it over, and I was like, who else is in this game? And bam, I'm pretty sure that's Felicia. Yeah, from Darkstalkers. Yeah, I don't recognize the other characters. I only played Darkstalkers a little bit on my arcade, and Darkstalkers 3, but I always used Morgan, so yeah. I don't know, that looks like a succubus as well. Anyway, this was definitely a sleeper surprise for me, seeing Morgan in it. I really want to play it now. So, yeah. Happy to grab that. And this one's actually worth a few bucks, so I do feel like this one's going to go up in value. Especially if people find out that it's a crossover game. This one, Spider-Man Web of Shadows. I had this on PS2. Actually, I think I still have it on PS2 if I look behind me there. Yeah, I have it on PS2, so I thought, I have it on PS2, I don't need it on PS3, but then I thought, my PS2 one doesn't have the manual, I'll just grab it. I looked this up, I couldn't believe how expensive this game was. I had no idea this was it was over $100. I can see right here, that one. There's Web of Shadows on PS2. Yeah, it's, this game is really expensive, like, wow, so I'm glad I didn't leave it. I'm going to actually give it a play, too. Alright, last but not least, this game here, again, is the reason why I went to Buddy's house. It was actually really sketchy because it was in a really rough part of the city. And I got there, he opens the door, and he's just like, mute, nothing. I'm like, I'm here to look at your PlayStation 3 games. And he's like, yup. I'm like, okay. He goes to his truck. And it's full of stuff. I'm pretty sure he was living in the truck. I don't know. It was really weird. He pulls out the bags of $10 games and he goes, inside. I'm like sketched out because going in Buddy's strange, decrepit house. I thought I was going to die, honestly. Fortunately, I had someone with me. So we go in the house. Of course, we're going all the way to the back. Passing rooms, really uneasy situation. I thought for sure I was going to get robbed. I normally don't go in people's houses. But I had someone with me, so I felt a little bit better. Anyway, we get to the back room, and there's a table full of the $5 games. Yeah, it was a really sketchy situation. I probably wouldn't do it again. Yeah, in retrospect, it was a bad idea. Anyway, the reason why I went through all that was for this game. Painkiller, Hell and Damnation, Uncut. This game I've seen getting a lot of attention lately, and I always like wanted to play it. And then I looked at the price, and I'm like, forget it. But yeah, it was in his $10 pile. So, I have it. And this thing is mint. Like, mint. Which is weird, because some of the games are absolutely disgusting. Like stickers all over them, like this Injustice and stuff, right? But then this one's super mint. I don't get it. So yeah, this was the sole reason I went and picked it up. I saw Painkiller on the spine, looking through his pictures, and yep, sure enough, it was there. So super excited that I got Painkiller for super cheap, 10 bucks. Again, I spent well over $100 for all this, but this single game was definitely worth it. And I guess Spider-Man Web of Shadows 2 was awesome. Plus even the cheap games. A lot of great games that I just want to play. So overall, really great pickup. Again, like I said at the beginning here, PlayStation 3 is going up in price. I highly recommend you get out there and get the PlayStation 3 games you want now before they get out of control. Games like this are already over $100. So don't be like me and wait till it's too late. Get out there and get your PlayStation 3 games.
Alright, that's going to wrap up today's video. You can follow me on social media. The information is in the description. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'd really appreciate it. I am the Console Collector. I want to thank everybody for watching. And until the next video, happy gaming.